So much has happened, and so much is still happening. It is just incredible. When I was planning my trip through Europe last summer, I just had to include a stop in one of my favorite cities again. Prague has not been sitting still. It opened its brand new trolleybus system, is building Metro Line D, and of course the tram system sees a lot of developments too, which we will discuss today. Since my video from the end of 2022, Prague has extended its tram system in 3 locations. All these extensions opened in 2023. The last one to open, but the longest extension of the 3, is the extension of the section from Divoká Šárka to Jedina. This extension is around 2.3 kilometers long and ends in a turning loop. Nowadays it is operated by lines 20 and 26. This extension also meant that the loop at Divoká Šárka is now unused in regular service. The second extension that fully opened in 2023 was the completion of the extension from Sídliště Barrandov. In my video from December 2022, this extension was already partially open, ending at Holinje at the time. Holinje was built without a turning loop, requiring bidirectional trams. This foresight was built as a preparation for the second part of the extension towards Slivenec. Slivenec now has a turning loop. It forms the terminus of lines 4 and 5. The third extension is an extension of the section to Sídliště Modřany, where trams use the left Skeho loop. The extension now leads to Libuš, which is not built as a loop, requiring bidirectional trams. This is being done as a provision for a future extension, of which you will hear later in this video. Right now, line 17 operates on this section, but interestingly it does so on an alternating basis. Every other service on this line still terminates at the left Skeho loop. Besides the opening of the extensions, Prague has also welcomed a brand new tram type to its tracks. This type is the Škoda 52T, of which 40 trams have been ordered, and 20 trams have been delivered. Most of them are in service after extensive testing has been completed. The 52T is nearly 32 meters long, divided into 5 sections. They have space for 243 passengers, of which 70 are seated. Prague can exercise an option for 160 more Škoda 52Ts. Now that the few new extensions are open and new trams are arriving, it is unlikely that Prague will sit still for some time. Instead, Prague is already building the next set of new extensions to the network, with many more planned. A quite important one that is already under construction is a new river crossing in the south of the city. This bridge, Dvorecký most, will make journeys between destinations in the south of the city much shorter, and will also allow for efficient rerouting in the case of disruptions. The bridge is expected to open during the first quarter of this year. A highly visible and very much anticipated new section is now under construction. This section is, of course, the return of the trams to Wenceslav Square. It will provide a connection from the tram tracks along Vodičková Street and Jindřišská Street to the tracks along Vinohradská Street. It should be operational somewhere during the summer of 2027. While the previous 2 extensions are mostly connections between existing lines, the section to Sídliště Malešice is a completely new branch in its own right. Construction of this 2.4 km long branch started last summer, and the expected opening is in the spring of 2028. Not under construction yet, but expected to start very soon, is the new 1.2 km branch to Strahov, home to the gigantic Strahov Stadium and university dormitories. The construction permit has already been granted. It should open around 2027. It connects to the rest of the network near the turning loop at Blabachov. This extension is the reason why the currently open extension to Libuš is not built with a turning loop. The extension to Nové Dvory will provide an important connection to Metro Line D, which is currently under construction. It will be around 2 kilometers long, and work should start anytime soon. Opening is foreseen in 2028. The last network expansion that will be under construction anytime soon is the new branch to Sídliště Jarov, which uses a disused railway alignment to connect to a completely new neighborhood that is planned on the grounds of the former Žižkov rail freight terminal. Construction will start soon, and opening is foreseen in 2027. Quite a speedy process, but by using this old railway alignment, it should be quite straightforward. And then there are many more network expansions planned, which will only come about around 2030 or later. I added the link below in the descriptions to take a look for yourself. It is just awesome. And that's it for this short update video about the tram system of Prague. Click here to watch my older video about the tram system of Prague, or my recent video about the shiny new trolleybus system in Prague. As always, thank you for watching.